Roman holiday. I decided to go on a vacation. I chose Rome as my destination. I knew I would be impressed by the monuments and enthralled by the culture. I set off with my hands in my pockets. Don't know why I can't do this. Eyes twinkling, whistling a tune. You know how it is. But it turned out to be a very strange holiday. When I arrived, I discovered that Rome had gone. It had vanished. There was bare soil and a few people wandering about. Had I taken a wrong turn? I approached the man to ask for directions. He didn't speak a word of my language, and we gestured aimlessly at each other. A woman came closer and said, "The city disappeared overnight with an awful screeching noise." Don't know why she's got that accent. It uprooted itself and began sliding away. Many of the inhabitants were still in bed and departed with their houses. It is my belief that the city has gone on holiday. She should be Italian, shouldn't she? For many centuries it stood in the same place, but it finally needed a change of scenery. And before I could respond to this, she added, "Rome is taking a vacation because it certainly deserves a one." The idea appealed to my sense of the absurd. I asked, "In which direction did it go?" And the woman pointed. I guessed that Rome was heading towards Venice, that famous city of canals. Therefore, I ambled towards Venice. And when I reached my destination, I saw a remarkable sight. At first, I was skeptical. I supposed I was hallucinating, and I laughed. Venice had vanished. The buildings had gone, the canals as well. A gondolier standing in his vessel, which was marooned on dry land, said sadly, "Rome arrived in Venice just before Venice left for a vacation of its own. Rome was fast asleep inside of Venice when Venice set off. This means that both the cities are now traveling together." Incredible. I wonder where they will end up. I have no proof, but I believe they are traveling to Rio de Janeiro. That's my hunch. I have a sixth sense in such matters. I shook my head when I heard this, but the idea stayed in my brain. Venice was making for Brazil, with Rome jammed inside it. Both cities would travel as a single unit, reaching the edge of the Italian peninsula, then slipping into the waves and trundling over the seabed, withstanding mighty pressures, crossing an ocean to visit the exotic locale. Naturally, I followed. I judged it highly improbable that Rio would be in its usual place by the time I arrived. That city would surely have gone on holiday too. Yes, just like the others. Perhaps to Paris, Tokyo, or Istanbul. And those cities would then also depart for other locations, and so on. Every holiday destination going on holidays of their own, until Rome was tied in a metropolis knot, entangled with 100 other urban marvels, and nobody, not even myself, could ever know what streets to walk down or which corners to turn.